Hi, I'm Will.
Hi, I'm Lindsey.
And together we make These Two Thoughts. So today we're going to be doing things a little differently. We're going to be talking and having a main purpose to our discussion, kind of like a debate, not really because we share very similar opinions about this topic. This is actually what we've been wanting to do with our YouTube channel, but we decided that you guys should know us first, so we decided to do the first two videos, and hopefully you guys like them, but we're going to start doing a little more discussions once a month, every other video, and we hope you guys enjoy. Our first topic today, though, is kind of the thing that works with a bunch of millennials, aka us. It's called social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything of that good stuff. And first off, we're going to say some of the good things about it.
Unfortunately, we can only think of one pro of social media, which is staying connected with our friends and our family. Especially now that we're getting older, we're seeing that a lot of the people around us are traveling to different places, moving to different places. Like for me, my friend, she went to school in Toronto, which is like the other side. It's like the other coast. So, you know, I'd only see her like twice a year now, and social media helps me stay connected to her and to see what's going on in her life, instead of, you know, like not getting to see her every other week. Yeah, that's just...
Yeah, I think that's like a thing too, because I always have those things since I finished high school, thinking like, wow, I wonder how this person's doing, because we used to be close, but like, you know, time flies and you don't have time for some people and it just doesn't work out, and then it just pops in like, oh, what they're doing, and it's just so easy to go on the Instagram account to see their Facebook post and be like, oh, this is what they're doing, it seems like they're doing well, I don't need to worry, that's like great to know and everything. And I feel like if anything, that was the main purpose for social media, which is in the end one of the best pros you can find.
Yeah.
And Lindsey said
it's really significant, like it stands out.
It does. I think that's like the main purpose why, like, you, for example, you did take a hiatus on your social media for like...
Yes, I've been off social media since I think April, like most social media, and life is like pretty different without it. Like from what we just mentioned, I honestly like don't feel as connected to like so many people anymore, just because I don't know what's going on in their life. But it also like prompts me to like shoot them a message and be like, hey, let's hang out so we can like catch up.
She initiates stuff now, which
yeah.
is good. I don't like doing that, so you know, pros. But like also I feel like, especially with meme culture nowadays, like social media is in the aspect good, I would say. I'm not that big on memes myself, but like...
I like memes, but I'm not like... I mean, I have like an album, but it's a very small album.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
I don't have an album, I just have friends who show me it.
I'm not like crazy about it.
But like, that's pro about social media.
Yeah.
But like,
it's
helps.
like entertainment?
Yeah, like entertainment, like basic, like if I'm bored kind of thing.
It's relatable.
Kind of thing. It is relatable. A lot.
Relatable.
But I feel like, if anything, I feel like those would be the main pros you could find in anything and stuff like that. But like the other point about like entertainment is that because we have it so accessible to like everyone in like first world kind of thing, like everyone has a phone, so you're always distracted nowadays.
Oh yes. Oh, I guess that leads us into cons then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you do get distracted. Like it is such like a big distraction. Without well, I just repeated myself.
Lindsey hates it. Literally hates it.
I don't hate it. I just have a big issue with it.
But like, if she's hanging out with someone and she's on her phone, she's not gonna talk. She's not gonna say anything. She's not like passive and be like, you should get off your phone. No, she's just gonna be quiet, eat her like cinnamon bun, and like wait till you get off your phone kind of thing. Which
I won't start speaking until you put down your phone, because I'll be like, oh, it looks like you're busy with your phone right now. So like, I'll just be busy with my food.
Basically.
Like, I'll wait for you.
Yeah. Almost like, I feel like because I know that about her, I'm not on my phone when I hang out with her, which I find okay, because I'm actually not that type of person that's very active on social media, so I'm not on my phone as often. So I'm actually terrible at messaging, terrible at texting, so I mean, if that gives you the point of how far away I'm on my phone most of the time. But yeah, I think there's just a lot you can do that's terrible with social media and everything.
Yeah. Also, like, it's also kind of a safety thing too, to be on your phone all the time. Like, no one looks up, so it's just like, I don't know. It's
Yeah, like what's it called? I think Hawaii or something made it illegal to walk while you're texting or walk on your phone or something. Which, I mean, it makes sense because I feel like when you're like crossing the street or like you don't look at your phone, which is like just kind of thing, which makes sense to me. Like it literally just is very quick and simple.
a lot of people here do that though.
That's what I mean.
Like when
Hawaii.
I was in like
Stepping it up.
the East Coast, like not a lot of people were on their phone. Like here, oh, so many people do that thing when you're like.
Keep going.
So
Go.
many people do that thing when you're walking like towards someone and then they pull out their phone and then as soon as you walk past them, they put their phone back. Or like just, it's like it serves them as like a way to kind of escape human interaction, which is like what we all want, but then you're like subconsciously just like not letting that happen in your life.
It's so funny though because you say that, but like I'm sure like everyone's watching this like, wow, I've done that at least once because I have. Like I will be honest, I've done it.
No, like I've done that before too.
Yeah, which is like very funny. But yeah, it's just one of those weird things where it's just like look into everyone else's face and everyone's life and like look up once in a while would be a good thing. But like another thing is like for example, whenever we talk about Instagram, it can go on and on
yes.
about photos.
Hours and hours if you ever want to hear me talk.
Put a comment down below if you want a live video of Lindsey ranting about social media. But yeah, she has like, I understand her point, but like Lindsey, you want to elaborate on photos and Instagram on its own?
So like Instagram makes me very anxious and like I do have anxiety, but I don't think that that's the only reason why it makes me anxious. But I don't know, I feel like people just aren't authentic and they're showing their real selves on the app. Like I can even prove that with evidence because like I used to have the mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna go to this place so that I can like have a photo to post for Instagram. Like, and then I realized that like that's not really living and it's kind of like, do I really want to do this for me or do I just want to do this to show people that like I have a life or something, you know? And I guess like or do you not know? I don't know. And also for me it's like looks as well. Like actually no, it's not so much me, but I know it's a problem of like seeing someone and then you're comparing yourself to someone who like looks too good. I think it's mostly like
Yeah, I mean like I get what you mean. Like I feel like it for nowadays, like with on top of social media, you get that point of like body image, and Instagram kind of emphasizes that as well because like people do like create the ideal picture for not Photoshop, Instagram. The you show yourself on social media is not the you think you are, I think.
Mm-hmm. You won't ever know until you like extract social media out of your life, and then you can finally like dissect who you really are. But like, yeah, that's just me personally though. Like I'm very high on my morals, and like being authentic is one of them. And one of the reasons I'm off it is mostly like for me to see if I'm projecting myself, and the way that I see myself is less of like the comparison with me and other people, even though it does make me self-conscious about like how I look and stuff.
Yeah, because as you can tell, like I definitely understand where Lindsey's coming from, and I feel that way too. But the thing is, like, I personally I feel like some people do get more confident in themselves by doing stuff like that. Which I mean, like you do you, whatever like makes you feel good about yourself. Like both of us like go for it.
Like
do
whatever works for
do
you.
what makes you happy. But it's just like personally, like I know there are so many people that also feel same as Lindsey, and it's all about the comparison and stuff like that. But for myself, I don't care. That's why I'm still on social media. Still have Instagram, still have Snapchat, still have Facebook, still have Twitter that I never ever use.
I still have it too.
Yeah,
I don't
so
use
like
it too.
it's just like a lot of those things nowadays where I know it's just that what it is. Because like social media, especially nowadays, is like, wow, let's keep an eye on Zac Efron. Let's see what Zac Efron's doing. Let's see what Vanessa Hudgens, Kanye.
I kind of miss it to like keep up with like celebrities that I follow and like, but it's okay.
Basically, her one goal in life is just to make sure that all her like celebrities are doing fine. But yeah, I think like at the end of the day, like social media has its pros, has its cons, but like make sure you are taking it with stride. Is that the right word? Right terminology?
I don't know.
You don't know. But like you take it fully, and like at the same time take life fully. Like do not fill your life with social media, because it is just a platform. It's not a way of living, I think. I mean, look at us now. We're making a YouTube video. It's technically social media, but I mean, at the point of it is like, look what else is around you.
Yeah,
kind of
like
thing.
just take a second, take a day to like not be on your phone like for half the time and just like look around you.
Yeah.
Because there is like, I know that the majority of people are online, but there is still an amount of people who like want to have human interaction that's not started through online, through your phone. Like, I think it's just that because everyone is on it, or like everyone, then more people, like, that's become like the number one form of like communication. But just like don't get warped. Try not to get warped into it, and like don't live your life for the digital world. Like live your life for the physical world, because it's so beautiful. Like you can go out and like go on a hike and like see the mountains instead of looking at a photo of it or whatever.
That's true.
You know?
I get that. I went to a Sam Smith concert and I used my
Oh yeah,
phone.
concerts are nice.
And then I gave up on it because I was like, no, I'm gonna like remember this. It's gonna be fine. And it did. Like it changed. It made me feel so much better. I think I cried. It was just a great
No,
time.
yeah, concerts
It was
are
a
so nice.
great
They make
time.
you feel so alive. So
Yeah, but like this is just our own opinion. As you can tell, like Lindsey she's still very strongly about it. I'm like in the middle. I see the pros, I see the cons, and I'm like, I don't really care. But at the end of the day, like you do you, boo, because we're just two people on YouTube. Like just a fun note at the very end. Lindsey, because she was on the hiatus, actually messaged her friend on the other coast with a mail. Like she wrote mail to her friend.
I sent her like a letter / card. It was for her birthday, and then I sent it to like her apartment where she's staying.
And apparently it made you feel good.
Yeah.
And it made her
It
feel
was my
good.
first time writing a letter, and then she was like, I really needed this, and I'm like, oh god. Because
So,
it makes me
yeah.
really happy to like do those things.
So take a second, just literally a second. We're not asking for anything. Just a second. Just look around, think about what you could do in real life.
Yeah.
But I think that's all we've got to discuss today. So we'll see you guys next week, because these two thoughts are ready to go.